Okay. Yes, start. Durga ma'am, you can start.
Yeah. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and my dear beloved guests. I am delighted to welcome you all for our exciting meeting number 2029 of Dynamic Leaders Forum. So for today's meeting, I would be the Sergeant at Arms. Toastmaster International is a non-profit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs. It has more than 200 clubs in 140 countries. The mission of a Toastmaster club is to provide a mutually supportive and positive environment in which every member has the opportunity to communication and leadership skills, which in turn fosters self-confidence and personal growth. So let me also the ground rules of today's meeting. Please remain on mute until asked to speak. Kindly refrain from speaking about say politics and religion during the entire session of this meeting. Also, it would be great if you appreciate the speakers by showing up or claps, reactions to that. Also, it's nice if you all switch on your videos.
Did we lose her? Yeah. That's okay. So as she said, it would be always okay. I think she's back.
I'm sorry, I don't know when.
Your voice is breaking, ma'am. Is it for me?
Yeah. I was talking somehow with it. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
So it's time to hand over the stage to today's presiding officer. So we have a very special person for take over the meeting. She is very artistic and charismatic, as well as the compassionate leader who interested in listening to music as well as doing artwork and mandala designs, etc. So let's give a big round of applause to welcome our president for today, Toastmaster Savita. So over to you, Toastmaster Savita.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Durga. It's always wonderful to hear you. So, good afternoon, each and everyone. I know we have a little less quorum, but I think we can pull it off. That's what I always believe. The show must go on. So, as a presiding officer for today, I have few updates for you. So, I have sent you a video about the world champion YouTube video. That's a wonderful video. Please go through and see how they have communicated in the world champion forum. That is, I feel it's very enriching to see. And the second one is we have the contest coming up, and I think Toastmaster Ruby has opted herself as the contest chair. We need co-chair as well as we need the contestants, more importantly. So we need you, the contestants, to nominate yourself when it is called upon. So I'm definitely sure each one of you would definitely provide kind of nominations by yourself, not by force, by willingly, so that we all can participate in this contest. And thirdly, welcome all for the Dynamic Leaders Forum 229. And I am delighted to have you all on today, Sunday afternoon. Now it's time to introduce to our Toastmaster of the day, Padmavati ma'am. What to tell about her? She is very humble, honest, and teacher, mother, and she has many roles to play. And she has a very wonderful topic today, which I am very much eager to know. So, everyone, welcome Toastmaster Padmavati ma'am.
Thank you, Presiding Officer Toastmasters Savita. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I welcome you all for another captivating Toastmasters meeting of Dynamic Leaders Forum Toastmasters Club. Before we dive in, let me ask you a question. Have you ever experienced a moment where a simple touch made you feel a strong connection or emotion. Maybe a handshake that made you feel respected, or a hug brought you comfort. Feel free to share your experience.
Yes, especially
Savita.
handshake. Sometimes a firm handshake will show that the person is confident, and sometimes a loose handshake will show that they are not comfortable. So even hug also, we cannot hug everyone, is what I feel. Only the close family people only we can hug. So when you hug, obviously, as per the psychological reason also, it produces some kind of hormone which is very good for your health, and it makes you feel connected. So that is what I can say.
Yes, good. Anyone else? Okay. Yes, sir.
So for me, my example is thought. It's very special. Are you
Okay. Okay. Today, we will explore the incredible power of touch, a fundamental aspect of our human experience that often goes unnoticed. From the moment we are born, touch is our first language, shaping our lives in profound ways. Do you know that touch is the first sense we develop in the womb? How many of you believe that touch can actually reduce stress or lower blood pressure? How many of you agree? Is it true? Yes. Research also supports this. A simple touch can release oxytocin, the love hormone that fostering bond and trust. Touch can have a snowball effect on people as it increases one's confidence and reduces stress. When was the last time a pat on your back or a hug just recall it? By the time, let me explain the structure of the meeting. The meeting is divided into 3 sections. The first is prepared speech section, where members will be delivering speeches based on the projects and the paths that they have chosen. The second part is the table topic section, where the members can practice thinking and speaking on their feet. Guests can also participate in this round. The third and final part is the evaluation section, where all the prepared speeches and all the other aspects of the meeting will be evaluated by the general evaluator and her team. Towards the end of the meeting, we vote for the best speaker, evaluator, role players, etc. To evaluate the overall meeting of today, we have a person who is a music lover and a mandala artist joining us from Bangalore. She is none other than our Vice President Education, Toastmasters Savita. Over to you, Toastmasters Savita. Hello. I was gone.
No, I think we lost Savita.
Oh. Okay.
She's joining back.
Yeah, you can proceed, Toastmaster Savita.
Oh, thank you so much. Sorry, net issues. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Padma, for that brief introduction about your team, and I'm looking forward for further information. And as a general evaluator for today, my duty is to oversee whether all the proceedings of this particular meeting is going on smoothly or not. In order to do that, I have a taggle team with me. So continuing and I'll introduce the taggle team one by one. These people will help me to evaluate by the end of the session. So the first person I would like to introduce is the timer, Toastmaster Uni Krishnan. So he is kind of a person he is very clear in whatever he does is what I feel, and he is very clear. If he wants to take up the role, he'll take up the role. Otherwise, he'll say no, it's not possible. That kind of a person is what I believe after talking to him. So, Toastmaster Unikrishnan, you can go ahead and explain about your role today.
Okay, thank you, General Evaluator. Today I will be playing the role of the timer. As we all know that time is very important and we need to stick to the time schedule of any meetings. So I'll be noting the time taken by the all the speakers as well as the evaluators. So the speeches would be of 7 minutes long, and at 5.5 minutes, that is when 1.5 minutes is remaining, I would be showing a green card. I shall show that now. This would be the green card, and at 1 minute, when 1 minute is remaining, I would be showing the yellow card, and when just 30 when the time is up, I would be showing the red card. And the same with the case of uh, the table topic speeches. The table topic speeches would be of 2 minutes length, and at the end of 1 minute, a green card would be shown. Further, at the end of 1 minute 30 seconds, a yellow card would be shown, and at the end of the 2 minutes, a red card would be shown. But both the speakers, as the prepared speeches, as well as the table topics, would be given an additional 30 or seconds for as a grace time. So within those few seconds, you need to wrap up the speech. And at the end of the meeting, I would be coming back with my evaluation report. So I'll be meeting you all at the end of the report. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Unikrishnan, for briefing about your role. The next important role, which I'm going to talk, is about ha counter. So when we are speaking, we should avoid the fillers. And in order to track that, today our guest Ranga is helping us. So Ranga, as far as I have seen, he's very sporty person. He has been attending all the meetings from so many days. Did we miss him? Okay, let's move on. I think everyone are having internet issues today. I think can't do much. So let's move on with our idiom master or grammarian, Naga. So Naga Manikam is a person who will not say no if he can. And today I asked him to take up idiom master or grammarian role, and he was like, "Yeah, let me just take it." So thank you so much for your support, Naga, and over to you to explain about your role.
Thank you, Team Modi. So good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So today I am going to play the role of grammarian as well as idiom master. As a grammarian, my role is to keep attention to the nice, like good usage of words, and I'll be highlighting at the end of the meeting as a report. And also I'll be watching out for the bad usages or incorrect usages so that we can correct it for the next meetings, upcoming meetings. So I would like to share the word of the day. The word of the day is compassion, which means a strong feeling of sympathy and sadness for the suffering of others and a wish to help them. So I have already posted in the chat. You can also see there. The sample usage is, I was hoping she might show a little compassion. So anybody would like to try on this? It's the most commonly used word, but I know the meaning of this word just because of this meeting.
All the doctors are usually compassionate towards their patients.
Okay. Any other?
I think Sandeep doesn't agree.
I have to agree with you, man.
Okay. Going forward, as I said, I'll be playing the role of idiom master as well. So today, the idiom of the day is a snowball effect, which means a situation in which something increases in size or importance at a faster rate. So sample usage, the more successful you become, the more publicity you get, and that publicity generates sales. It's a kind of snowball effect. So this usage was also, I just happened to read this kind of phrase from my manager's email. So I was wondering what was it. So I just posted here as well. So try to use these words. Any other volunteers to use this idiom?
Oh, shall I try?
Yeah.
I just want to try on a human note. So whenever we try to reduce weight, it will never work. But whenever we try to increase weight, it is a snowball effect for me.
Yeah, it's a good one. Thank you. So let me come up with the report by the end of the meeting. Have a wonderful, I wish we have a wonderful meeting ahead. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nagamanikyam, for briefing about your role. And I hope everyone uses the word of the day and idiom of the day for the entire day, not only the entire day, for the rest of the week as well. I am posting in the Dynamics Leaders Forum and all the related forums so that we will know about the pronunciation also, not only the word, the pronunciation. That becomes very important when we are speaking. So, Toastmaster Ranga, welcome back. So as far as I know, you are a very energetic and very sportive person. So could you please introduce your role for today, our counter role for today, please?
Just want to ask you whether the outcome is only with my role essentially is to look for the usage of non-verbal, like and for verbal utterances, like but so and, and so on. And I also look for pauses and repetitions. At the end of the session, I will come back and present my report and pause. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ranga, for briefing about the R counter role. So at the end of the session, once I am called upon, I would be evaluating the entire meeting. So over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Padma.
Thank you, Toastmasters Savita, for introducing your team and the role players for briefing their roles. We have two silent roles. One is meeting observer, and it is done by Toastmasters Savita. She will be observing the entire meeting and submitting the report offline. And the next is Zoom Master. It is done by Toastmaster Nagamanika, who spotlights the speakers. Let us move to the first part of today's meeting, the prepared speech section. Our first speaker is Toastmasters Sandeep. Let me call his evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Durga, to read the speech objectives.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. So today, my speaker, Toastmaster Sandeep, is attempting his level 3 project. The project is about inspiring your audience. The project objective is the member to inspire the audience. The timer, please note the timing allotted for speech is 5 to 7 minutes. So with this note, let me hand over the stage back to Toastmaster of the day. All the very best, my speaker, Toastmaster Sandeep.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Durga. Toastmaster Jasper Sandeep. He is a life-saving, globe-trotting, music-loving professional, and his proudest title is that of Dad. Toastmaster Sandeep Life in 11th hour. Life in 11th hour, Toastmaster Sandeep. Over to you.
Life, they say, is a journey. But for me, and maybe some of you, it is more like a race against the clock, always living life in the 11th hour. So let me give you a sneak peek into my life, a life that seems to thrive on the edge of time. It all started way back in school when I discovered my unique talent for cramming. While others prepared diligently in advance, weeks in advance sometimes, somehow, no matter how much I tried, I always landed up with a pile of notes and a mountain of pressure on the day before the exam. Somehow, the adrenaline would kick in, and I would make it to the examination hall. But standing outside the examination hall, I would be curiously flipping through the pages, my eyes scanning the notes, and my mind trying to recall that one definition or formulae that I can't seem to remember. I was the master of last-minute reading. Maybe it was the hope that one last glance at my notes would make all the difference. Or maybe I'm using my no information as a security blanket for some insecurity of being unprepared. Or it was just the thrill of beating the clock, even if it meant cutting it a little too close sometimes. Fast forward to a more significant event in my life, my wedding day. Weddings are events where everything needs to be perfect. Perfect venue, perfect vows, perfect flowers. And I spent months preparing every detail with my fiance. We even rehearsed our walk down the aisle, the order of the songs in the reception, and even my speech. There are some women in our audience here, so let me talk to you something about a little behind the scenes, the process of stitching the wedding suit. It isn't just about the fabric or thread. It is a meticulous process of care and detail that goes into this whole process. It's just like the love that goes into a marriage. I went for the classic black. Not too classic, if you can see. There are these fine little lines that give me a little bit of rebel that is within me. Usually there is the initial measurement, and then comes the fitting a few weeks later. The tailors, as always, work their magic, adjusting here, pinning there, and making sure every bit of the fabric hugs onto your form as it should properly do. And as I stand in front of the mirror, it is time to reflect and realize the significance of the day. The finished good comes 2 weeks before the exam, before the wedding day. And I try on this jacket. And then I realize it's a little too tight. The buttons don't button up. Suddenly, something which was perfectly fitting a few weeks back seems to have shrunk in the water. Panic sets in, and I start wondering, have I gained a few pounds? Up to this moment, everything was perfect. And now I'm Vinesh Phogat, who has to make the weight in her wrestling category. Only difference, losing a few kgs is not easy for me. She managed to lose 2.5 kgs in just a matter of 5 hours. Where I should have been in the gym lifting weights and sweating it out, I was romancing my wife, lifting her hands. And while I should have been careful about what I eat, I was being spoiled silly, as all bridegroom men are with their in-laws. Come wedding day, and I'm staring at my coat like it's a worthy opponent in a wrestling match. The button, this tiny piece of plastic, suddenly seemed to control the entire fate of my wedding day in its cold, unforgiving grip. My best men rallied to help me. One of them held my coat. The other was in charge of giving motivational speeches. And the third one bravely took on the role of my button master. and I became the expert at holding my breath for 6 hours straight. I hope everyone's still holding their breath. And now my evaluator is thinking, time is running down, so where's the twist? Everyone's waiting for that perfect picture, the big moment. Maybe he's going to be talking about another momentous occasion in his life, maybe his child's birth, where everything fell in place, where he learned to correct all his mistakes, and then there was this closure. Wait for it. I have to turn off the video now. We got a 56-year-old male, sudden cardiac arrest, no pulse, no breathing. CPR was initiated in the ambulance. Let's move, people. Nurse, start compressions immediately. 1, 2, 3, 30. Nurse, grab that mask and give breaths in sync with the compressions. Still no pulse. Let's charge the defibrillator. Defibrillator charged to 200 joules, doctor. Here are the paddles. The patient's body jerks as the shock is delivered. All eyes are on the monitor, waiting. Still a flat line. Continue compressions. Give me another round of epinephrine and let's charge again. Charge to 300 joules now. Charge. All of you clear. The team steps back. As another shock is delivered, the patient's body jerks. Everyone watches the monitor. For a moment, there is silence. Then a beep. Beep, beep, beep. The heart monitor shows a rhythm. We got a rhythm. Okay. That was close. Let's stabilize him. Start a dopamine drip and call the ICU bed. If someone is thinking to live life like this finely stitched, perfect suit, think again. We all live life in the 11th hour. There's no guarantee what's around the corner. So live well and prosper. Over to you, Chair.
Wow, that was really amazing. Not amazing, it was real in all everyone's life. For every occasion, we do preparing everything at the 11th minute only. And the same way, life is also we are going to live at the 11th hour. Okay. Our second speaker is Toastmaster Lata. Let me call her speech evaluator, Toastmaster Uma, to read out her speech objectives.
Thank you, Toastmaster Padmavati. So good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, Toastmaster Lata is attempting the project called Evaluation and Feedback. In that, she is going to give her first speech. The purpose of the speech is for Toastmaster Lata to present a speech and receive the feedback from the evaluator, that is me. Timer, please note the time duration is 5 to 7 minutes. And I wish Toastmaster Lata all the very best. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Lata, she has to choose between what is right and what is convenient. She always chooses what is right. The same way, she believes sometimes the truth may not be sweet and easy to hear, but ultimately only truth prevails. Toastmaster Lata, my memorable holiday. My memorable holiday, Toastmaster Lata. Over to you.
Thank you, TMOD. Very good afternoon to my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests. My speech title is A Memorable Vacation to Istanbul. We had actually recently visited Turkey, and we visited Istanbul particularly for a short vacation during July this year. Me along with my husband, we had gone there to spend just 2 or 3 days. It was a long planned holiday and it kept postponing a couple of years. And finally, this year we could make it. And as we all know that Istanbul is the tourist destination. It is a lovely place. During morning, early morning, we started off from Germany and we landed by noon, we reached Istanbul. And later half of the day, we went to the closest spot was Galata Tower. We could climb up to the tower and see the panoramic, breathtaking view of the entire Istanbul city. We could see the snowball effect of the Bosphorus Sea coming closer to us. It was a breathtaking view. Next day, after that, we went to Hagia Sophia. Sorry to interrupt, can I use the screen share? Can you give me the screen share access?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm not able to give. Padma ma'am, can you try once?
Okay. No problem. We'll continue. And then we went to the Hagia Sophia, which is a magnificent mosque.
I have given, you
It
can
was-
use it.
Okay. It was built by the Roman rulers initially, and then the Turkish invaders had renovated it to make this dome-like structure, converting the church into a mosque. And the interiors of the mosque are so beautiful. They have used the geometric patterns and mosaics, makes it even more beautiful. After that, opposite to Hagia Sophia lies the Blue Mosque. The Blue Mosque is popularly known as the Ahmad Sultan Mosque, which is very beautiful in architecture and marvelous in its beauty. The Blue Mosque has the interiors are painted with floral motifs, and it is the sunlight filters through it. It's an amazing to watch it from inside, and it is exceptionally decorated with beautiful lights coming through them. And the visitors are allowed during the non-prayer hours, and the women have to, when they enter, we have to cover our heads. After that, we had gone to the Topkapi Museum. The next day, we went to visited the Topkapi Museum, and that museum was it was the Empire Palace constructed by the Ottoman rulers. And it has a collection of clothing, ornaments, weapons, and clothing, ornament, weapon, and other things in its collection. Next, we had gone to the Dolma Bagsi Museum. On the next day, we had gone to Dolma Bagsi Museum, and that museum was exquisite. It had the finest architecture, and it had a combination of both European and Turkish architecture. And it was beautifully laid. You must experience the walking through the opulent rooms with lavish furniture, and you have to see the beautiful interiors, the lightings and the decorations. And it had a huge collection of the finest artifacts and items used by the emperors, the Ottoman rulers. And it had a beautiful lush, well manicured and landscaped gardens with fountains and swans running through that. After that, we had, by the time we finished this, by the time we finished this museum visit, we had taken a walk to the nearby bridge, which is called the Bosphorus Bridge, which connects Asia and Europe. Istanbul is a country which is which has a combination of both modernity combined with tradition. We took a walk through the Bosphorus Switch, and then we took a small cruise ride. It was a beautiful ride, and many ships sailing across the Bosphorus Strait. On one side of the strait is Europe, on the other side is Asian side. And after that, the final day, we had gone to the Grand Bazaar, which is a museum. Grand Bazaar is a market where they sell spices, saffrons, dry fruits, and kitchenware, tableware, and ceramic ware, etc. And we could pick up a few spices from there and some eatables, not to mention the delicacies of Turkish food, that is baklava and kunafa. Then we visited the famous Istiklal Street, which is the shopping center, famous shopping center of Istanbul. And Istanbul is well connected with metros, trains, airports, etc. And the people are warm, friendly, and helpful. And most of the people can speak good English. And this journey was left with the culture, beauty in my mind. And the memories are fresh and they are lasting. You must all, Istanbul has to offer a lot of unique experiences to people of all ages. And have you got any such wonderful experience to share? Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Wonderful, Toastmaster Lata. I think you have started your life before the 11th hour. Started enjoying. Okay. Let us continue our theme. Imagine you are meeting someone for the first time. What does a firm handshake convey to you? Respect or confidence? Unmute and
For me, confidence.
Yes. Okay. Now, what about a gentle touch on your arm during a conversation? What might that communicate?
It gives us a feeling of warmth.
Yes. Touches always communicate what often that we cannot speak. The words cannot express. And in many cultures, it's woven into social rituals. For example, in India, touching the feet of elders shows respect. By holding someone's hands, we can show our compassion towards that person. Can anyone share the cultural or personal experience where touch played a significant role? Let us brainstorm. What are the other ways of touch can communicate beyond words? Yes, come forward. Anything, maybe there, just recollect.
In my case, with my daughters, every day when they go to school, I used to hug them both.
Yes.
It's a kind of way for me to convey my love to them and their love to me. And I kind of felt like when we hug our daughters when they go to school, the bond between us improves. Even my husband, I used to hug each other when he goes to work. And I read in one thing like our life increases when we hug others. So this happens in my house every day.
Okay, that's wonderful. Anybody else?
Actually, in our house, I am the only person who hugs everyone, I believe. So,
Okay, no issues. Somebody
so
has to.
my husband was surprised when I hugged him actually for the first time. He was literally shocked because before marriage, I just hugged him. He was like, "What's happening?" Because at their place, they are very auspicious and they are not the people who hug. actually. In her place, in my mom, my sister, everyone hugs. So it's, I mean, I think now he's comfortable and he hugs their friends also. Before he was very restricted, I believe. So he only tells, because of you, I started hugging people. So I think it's a positive effect on him because of me.
Yeah, this was the next point, that the touch plays a crucial role in relationship. And the people who holds their hands or a simple touch on their shoulder or hugging, that couple has a positive or higher satisfaction in their relationships. How many of you think that touch plays a crucial role in keeping connections strong? The same you have already told, Uma Madam and Savita, that when we hug anyone, that see, we all our sorrows, everything melts like snow, and we get a energy to move on. Let us read the therapeutic benefits of touch after the table topic section. To conduct the table topic section, we have a novelist, author of 11 books and 4 audiobooks. She is not only an author, a handwriting trainer, communication trainer, motivational speaker, and a business coach. She is none other than Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. Welcome, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari, to conduct the table topic section.
Thank you, Toastmaster Padmavati. So we are going to have some interesting topics today, not with respect to the theme. I was sorry, I was not able to get any titles with respect to the theme. Toastmaster of the day gave me a real challenge this time, but I think I have got some interesting quotes. So let me ask if Radio Master, Grammarian, Toastmaster Naga would like to take the first topic.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. My question to you is, do you think the world has become a global village? Do you think the world has become a global village?
Sorry, I don't get the point of global village. What does it mean?
Global village in the sense everything is within reach.
Within reach. Okay, fine. Yes, obviously. So I was also thinking about this topic, not this exact term, global village, but I was thinking we are overloaded with a lot of information in the recent days. That was my thought. Even yesterday, after watching continuous TV and scrolling a lot in mobile, I was looking for an information, and at one point of time, I feel like I lost myself. So I was trying to learn more things about the interesting facts that is happening around us. For example, if I log on Twitter, I used to search for all the try to read all the articles what Elon Musk is saying, what is going happening in America, what is happening in India. So continuously I keep on doing like this kind of stuff, but after 30 or 40 minutes of time I got frustrated, and some kind of what to say, some kind of irritation is rising up in the mind, and I don't know, like I couldn't find that I'm completely getting lost into that. So of course everything is in reach in this current generation, because we have internet, we have mobile, social media, everything is in reach. But I think we have to handle that properly. We should have a point where like we have to restrict ourselves. After some point of time, we should not use those technologies often, because somewhere we are getting lost. We are losing our creativity, because for each and everything we are trying to look for Google, or we are just scrolling. Suppose if we want to fix the electric bulb or switch on the fan, I used to Google each and everything. My daughter, 2 days before, she was saying that I asked some question to her. She told that I will Google and say. So she is just 6 years old, but this kind of habit is I can see everywhere now, which is not good, I feel personally. We always depend on the technology. In a way, it is in a reach for everyone, which is good, but we should not abuse it or overdo it. That's what I feel. Thank you. Over to you.
Very true, Toastmaster Naga. Too much of anything will become nothing. I totally accept with you. Perfect. Thank you. So Toastmaster Jasper Sandeep, would you like to try a topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I think this title will go best with a doctor as you. So my title for you is Laughter is the Best Medicine. What is your opinion? Laughter is the best medicine. What is your opinion?
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Kumaveshri, for that topic. Medicine has seen evolution over many years, and now as we see it, our current practice is very scientific. But one idiom, as you have rightly put it out, stands the test of time, as in laughter is the best medicine. And I feel there is an element of truth to it, and to recall, it is a de-stressor, obviously, having a laugh, having when you laugh out loud, you can think about all the occasions where you have diffused a tense situation, or if you have put at ease someone's distress when you make a joke. So I think that makes a good sense in that way, where laughter is more like a de-stressing hormone, and laughter also is another way of bringing a connection to people, and in this world where people are being disconnected, and there is always a room where laughter can can reduce the unfamiliarity in the situation, and that can bring a bit of connection as well. So um, but laughter is obviously not my prescription in any of my this thing, but I always tell my patients to de-stress, and there is actually, a matter of fact, a moment of even if you don't have a joke, and if you laugh out loud, you're actually activating the same neuron pathways that actually, it feels like you're actually laughing, and you're de-stressing. Thank you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jasper. Even my daughter used to say, when she feels sleepy, she used to laugh out loud so that she will become awake. I haven't tried it yet, but I think that works. Thank you for your wonderful words. Guest Toastmaster Hermione Praveen, would you like to try a topic?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Thank you. So my quote will be to you is, do you think sometimes being wrong is also good? What is your opinion? Sometimes being wrong is also good. What is your opinion?
Actually, I don't know whether what I'm saying is correct, but the things we are doing sometimes wrong, which help to learn something new. Actually, that's what I got through that point, ma'am. That's it.
So you have any experience on that?
Um, my experience means, sorry for taking so long time. Actually, it's my first meeting and I'm just getting so nervous.
Yeah, if you are not comfortable with the topic, you can introduce yourself to us. Let us know about you.
Yeah, sure. My name is Hermione B. Praveen. Actually, I'm joined recently in IIT Roorkee as a research fellow in civil engineering department. I have completed my UG in agriculture engineering in Anna University. Yeah, and I'm from Kerala.
Great, Hermione. It's so
Thank
nice
you,
to
ma'am.
hear about you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, ma'am.
Guest Toastmaster Ranga, would you like to try a topic?
Sure. Let's go.
Okay, my question to you is, why we should keep on learning? Why we should keep on learning?
That's a great question. Now, for me, coming to possibly the end of my career path, one thing that I learned is during the floods of 2015, we were very lucky. My parents were, my father was about 84 years old. My mother was getting closer to 80. And they did not lose power even for 15 minutes. And I was just thinking, watching the television, there are so many of people who were struggling. And that is when I decided that I will be joining an NGO where I can learn how to give back to the society. Till then, I was often done for just giving donations. But for the first time in my life, when I joined an NGO, we actually got down into the brass tacks, getting relief materials and arranging for vans to go to different places. It took me a lot of things. And I was 55 years old. These are things that which strike people at certain points in time. And you learn from it. We always feel that learning will taper down as we grow older, but that is not the case. We can always learn something. And this has taught me, it has opened new pathways for me, actually. I'm so happy that I got an opportunity to serve the people rather than sit in air-conditioned rooms and like doctors. I'm sure Dr. Sandeep would have felt this also. You would have definitely learned something from those experiences. And I feel that learning is a continuous process, is a lifelong process. We can never put an end to it. Thank you for this wonderful topic. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ranga. Yeah, I remember Henry Ford's quote. Learning, until you keep learning, you will be like a running water. Once you stop learning, you will become stagnant. Yes, thank you for your wise words and beautifully explaining about the social responsibility as well. Thank you for your speech. So, timer or Toastmaster of the day, can we go with one more topic or can we close it?
We can go ahead.
We can go.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right. Okay, Toastmaster Unikrishnan, would you like to try a topic?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So my question to you is, do you hate Mondays? Do you hate Mondays?
Okay. Thank you, Table Topics Master, for that topic. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Yes, I obviously hate Mondays because right from the time I started going to schools, Mondays has been like walking through fire or walking through hell, because going to school itself is, no one likes going to school and no one likes going to work. At least, even if the work is something you really like doing it, you still have to push yourself to go there and do the things. It's not like it's like we have deadlines and all those things. It's not like we can just go and do things at our own wish. So I do hate Mondays, and in fact, I do love Fridays and Saturdays more than Mondays. So yes, I hate Mondays. Thank you.
Wow. Even I had that feeling of a pitfall in my stomach on Sunday evening, especially to start on Sunday evening, 7 p.m. I too literally hate Mondays. But after becoming a mother, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Sundays, everything is the same. So we start hating every day, actually. So that will happen to all the moms, I should say. So thank you for your wonderful speeches. We can see a different perception on any topic. We can say, like, I, as a table topics master, I will be having some opinion about the topic, but I'm getting a completely a different opinion from you guys. Definitely, it is a learning for me as well, and I thoroughly enjoyed this session. With that, let me close the session and hand it over to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Uma, and congratulations for effectively conducting the table topic section. Now let us see the therapeutic benefits of touch. Have you ever received a massage, acupuncture, or any type of touch therapy? How did you feel it? Now touch therapy, acupuncture, and even massage is common. All are going for that. So please share your experience.
Relaxing after the massage is done. Initially, little bit painful, especially when it comes to acupuncture and all. Later, you feel much relaxed.
Okay. Uma ma'am?
Actually, I was about to say with respect to the massage, actually, the therapies like Ayurvedic therapies we used to go. I just want to share is like you will be completely out of this world. You will never know what is happening to you after a point of time. To the point, like my husband used to say me, like you snored loudly in the middle of the massage. I could not able to accept that at all because I am a person who doesn't snore. But he recorded it and show me like we will be completely out of this world. We will be completely thoroughly relaxed as if something, everything that is pressured inside us is going out of us.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Next. Who is coming? Ladama?
Yeah, I
Okay.
have been to massage centers. Normally, even when I go for haircut, I always prefer to have a oil massage like in the head. So yeah, some people are very well versed on that skill, so they can easily make you to sleep within 20-30 minutes. So it's a value for money, I would say always.
Okay. Next. Lada ma'am, Sandeep.
Yeah, oil massage is very good actually. It relieves pain also when you have a muscle ache or something. It's better to go for that. You feel really relieved. So I had experienced for my backache once, and then to Ayurvedic massage that our doctor recommended. So I had to go for that. But I really feel very relieved and good after that.
Okay. Sandeep?
No, well, I'm not been to a professional massage. My wife usually pins in when I have a headache, and she does a head massage, and you know how invigorating it is. It is something about you. You never activated those sensory. We have nerves all over our body, and when we activate those, it completely. It's a new sensation for the brain, and it's actually rewarding you for that. I think massage makes a great case for relaxation and things.
Yes. It's not just relaxing, it's just healing also. It can reduce our anxiety, depression, and even chronic pain. Have you ever experienced a kind of therapeutic touch? Professional. Professional massaging or nothing. Okay. Now we'll see the other part. Now it's time to get the feedback from the general evaluator. Let us know how we performed. Over to Toastmaster Savita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Padmavati, for calling upon. So let's talk about the timer. So timer, can you please provide the timing for the speeches as well as the table topic sessions?
Yes, yes. Thank you, General Evaluator. For the prepared speeches, speaker 1, Toastmaster Jasper Sandeep took 7 minutes and 26 seconds, and speaker 2, Toastmaster Lata Subramaniam took 6 minutes 59 seconds. And for the table topic session as a whole took 11 minutes and 57 seconds. And table topic speaker 1, Toastmaster Naga took 2 minutes 18 seconds. Speaker 2, Toastmaster Jasper took 1 minutes 54 seconds, and Speaker 3, Guest Hermoine took 46 seconds. Speaker 4, Toastmaster Danga took 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Speaker 5, that is me, I took 1 minute and 1 second. Yes, that is my report. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Krishnan, for that report. So now it's time to evaluate our speeches. Can I call upon Toastmaster Durga to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Jasper Sandeep, please? Toastmaster
Sure.
Durga.
Thank you, Toastmaster Savita. Wow, what an inspirational story about a life-changing moment in our lives. Literally, I have witnessed the two sides of coin that every life we undergo with two beautiful stories, that too your own personal story. It was very well touched us, touched our heart and resonated well with our thoughts. So big round of applause for our speaker for trying to inspire us with your story. There are two roles you played today in your story. One as a competent bridegroom, how you compete with your bride and you try to reduce your weight and so that your suit fit well with you. And the second one as a compassionate doctor, you have demonstrated well how saving a life is very important at the 11th hour. So that two story really moved us with real inspiration. The first thing I liked was the way you narrated your story with as a roller coaster ride. Literally, we enjoyed with emotions, thrill, humor, and also you injected romance in your story. So overall, it was a roller coaster ride for us to really relish with your story. Second one, the beautiful thing I liked your speech is you have leveraged the visual aids. Literally, you come up dressed with the wedding suit. I don't know whether you looked confident on your wedding stage or not. Mostly people will look nervous, but in today's stage, you looked so confident, and that's how you delivered your speech about your wedding experience. The third thing I like, the moment you talked about the ECG, that the beat goes up and down, and then literally our heart were pulsating. What will happen next? That was the way you have beautifully narrated that one. You literally brought in emotions from us. So overall, I liked your speech for the mixed emotions as a roller coaster ride, and then the storytelling, the way you have narrated with humor, everything with the visual aids. And the last but not the least, the only one thing that I'd like to recommend here is, since it's inspiring the audience with your message, I would have expected your conclusion can be bit more concrete, and it should be like coming like a laser compelling message. Yes, you gave a beautiful message, live your life, prosper, but it can be given more weightage for your conclusion, because always the inspirational speeches, so the conclusion would, the take home message would be the highlight, right? So that's where you have focused little more. Otherwise, it was really an emotional roller coaster ride for us to enjoy your speech, which really inspired us, which created a snowfall effect in today's audience. So with that, I'm wishing you all the very best for your next speech. Over to you. General Evaluator of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much to distinguished Toastmaster Durga for that effective feedback. So let's move on to our second speaker evaluator, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari, to evaluate our second speaker, Toastmaster Lata. Over to you, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen and fellow Toastmasters, please fasten your seatbelts. We are having a flight to Istanbul with a beautiful guide, Toastmaster Lata, who is going to explain the entire Istanbul to us. Toastmaster Lata, I loved your steady pace of speech. You explained each and everything in a calm and cooling way so that we were able to imagine Istanbul in our eyes. Congratulations for that strategy. I loved it. The way you use the word plays, the passes, perfect passes for us to get all the information, the hand gestures. And it was a great try. When you try to explain, narrate each and everything, we were able to see it in front of us. You did it great. I loved the way you give it. And I was so much in awe how you have memorized all those places. I could not able to do it. The way you memorized each and every place name and you gave it perfectly, I loved it. So I loved all these things in your speech. But I have a certain set of improvement or suggestions, area of suggestions I can say, where it will make your speech even more great. So let us leave all those regular comments like about your camera angle, hand gestures, or all those things. So everything we will be getting. So I just want to concentrate on specific 3 points, which will help you to make a better speaker. Number one, I loved the way you stood and talked, but I kind of felt like you were rocking front and back. It might distract the audience listening to you. So movement is definitely needed. We need to use the entire screen space and everything, but the movement is needed only on certain places, not a continuous movement. It might disturb the audience. So try to avoid moving front and back. Second, emphasis is needed in certain places. I was able to see clear set of pauses in your speech, but emphasis is missing. Emphasis is something like underlining. When you emphasize, you are giving a pressure on the word, you're giving the importance to the word, we will listen to it more. Say, for example, when you said, it makes it even more beautiful. That word, even you could have stressed. It makes it even more beautiful. That would make the difference. When you said, you must experience the walking, you can say, you must experience the walking. So that stress will make your speech even more powerful for us to listen. And third is, in Toastmasters, generally, they will give this tip or trick, or in generally in communication, we give this tip. It's called the power of three. Don't go beyond three. So anything. So don't concentrate in all the places where you have been. Definitely it is a wonderful experience, but just concentrate on three important places alone. And you could have mentioned it along with your own memories or your own personal experience, what you have experienced over there in that place, which makes your speech even more great. So with these three things, like one, avoiding moving front and back, try to use emphasis. And third, just use them three places alone. Add your experience. Your speech will be even more great. And my best wishes to you. Over to you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Uma, for that wonderful feedback. And thank you, Lata ma'am. So let's move on to the timer now. So can you please confirm the evaluator timer, please?
Yes,
Toastmaster Uni?
yes. Thank you, General Evaluator. For the evaluation section, Evaluator 1, Toastmaster Durga took 3 minutes and 2 seconds, and Evaluator 2, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari took 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Uni, for the detailed and precise report. And next we'll go to Toastmaster Ranga Padma Vijayam to get to know about the R counter report. Toastmaster Ranga?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You're not audible, Ranga, actually. Toastmaster Ranga?
Okay, 1 second. Let me.
Yeah.
Is that background noise or you're not able to hear me
Yes,
at
I
all?
think the background.
Maybe you
second.
can keep the
awesome.
speaker near to you so that you're, yeah.
Is this better?
Yes. This
Okay.
looks better. Yes.
Thank you. Toastmaster Sandeep had a couple of R's and ums and a couple of ands. He used just like a couple of times. Then Toastmaster Lata, she had 4 R's and ums, 3 ers, 1 but, 3 ands, and repetition. There were like speech, I, me, breathtaking, museum, and other things. During the table topics, Toastmaster Naga had 4 asanams, 3 likes, 3 ands, kind of, lost, and losing were the repetitions. Toastmaster Jasper, 3 asanams, 4 ands, good sense, and de-stressing were repetitions. Guest Hermione, 1 R, 1 and something was a repetition. Me, I know I had a couple of R's and ums, and learning I used a couple of times. Toastmaster Unnikrishnan had 4 buts, and repetition was because and no one. During the evaluation, Toastmaster Durga had 4 R's and ums. She used touched, roller coaster effect a few times. Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari repeated, loved it quite a few times, and her speech otherwise was flawless. The role players like the Toastmaster of the Day, General Evaluator, and TT Master had a few hours and days. That's about it for my report. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ranga. That's so nice to evaluate yourself with regard to our counter. That's wonderful. So let's move on to the idiom master or grammarian. Toastmaster Naga, can you please provide your report?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, General Evaluator. So in today's meeting, for some speeches I couldn't hear properly because of my internet connection, but I have still noted down few words, a few nice usage of words, like for example, breathtaking view, resonated, relish, leveraged, laser compelling, emphasis. So still much more words, but I'm not sure about those words, so I'm not pointing out here, noting down here. And for the idiom usage, snowball effect, Toastmaster Lata, Uma Maheshwari, and Durga, they have used in their speeches. Also, Toastmaster Durga has used the word compassionate in her speech. So overall, I would say, as Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari said, adding emotion to the key words when we speak will emphasize our speech a lot. So that is one message I would like to highlight here. Thanks. Thanks for the opportunity. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Naga, for providing that report. That was wonderful. So here is my evaluation for today. First of all, a very big thank you for Toastmaster Ranga for pitching in and taking out the R counter rule because of lack of quorum. Please give a round of applause to him. And I believe all the details were sent before the meeting. Everything was scheduled on time. I know we had little bit of glitches with internet, which is sometimes unavoidable, even though we really don't want to have it. But still, the show must go on. And that show will go on only by having all your efforts in place. So kudos to each one of you. So overall, the meeting started on time. So distinguished Toastmaster Durga acted as a sergeant at arms and provided the overview of the Toastmasters, the reason behind the Toastmasters thing. And then presiding officer myself provided the updates. Following up with that, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Padmavati ma'am started with a beautiful theme that resonated each and every one, I believe. And then two wonderful speeches, and especially Dr. Sandeep's speech was mesmerizing is what I can say, because I could see the dual role all of a sudden in one speech. That was something that I have never seen before. So that was really good. And Toastmaster Lata ma'am was a kind of a sense that we could see Istanbul in front of us. So that was so nice to hear, sharing experience of their trip with us, which was mesmerizing again. And what to tell about the table topic master, Toastmaster Huma. She is a, I think, pioneer in conducting table topic sessions, and the way she conducts is flawless. I should definitely say that. And yeah, the one of the improvements we can say is, yes, we have little less quorum, but I'm pretty sure that next week we will have a lot of people coming in. We have because of the long weekend we couldn't gather too many people, which is okay. So that's all my evaluation and feedback. Let us try to get our internet fixed. And especially before the speech, please let us know if you want to share your screen or check your audio, video, all those things should be taken care. Apart from that, I don't have any other feedback. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Padma.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Savita, for the valuable feedback. And I will suggest our VP Education to rectify all your suggestions in the coming meetings. Okay. Now, let me narrate a scene from Ramayana. It's not religious, purely psychological. It's one of the scene when Ram advises Lakshman, his brother. Ram was getting ready to leave Ayodhya and to forest. One side, his father is weeping. Other side, his mother is crying louder. And his brother, Lakshman, after watching all these, he was getting angry. He was shivering like anything due to anger. And he said to Ram, brother, you don't go to forest. You rule the kingdom. We will put this old man in the jail or something. He was keep on talking. Ram knew that Lakshman won't listen to anybody in this situation. He slowly went to Lakshman and hugged him, a tight hug. All his anger melted like butter. He became calm and was ready to hear from Ram. What happened when Ram hugged Lakshman? Do you have any idea? Okay, I'll tell you. Ram was calm and cool. And when he hugged Lakshman, that calmness and coolness transmitted to Lakshman, the other benefit of touch. So next time, whenever your spouse, children, even friends, close friends, as Savita said, if they are getting angry, just give them a hug and they will flat on them. In conclusion, touch is more than just a physical sensation. It's a powerful connector, healer, and communicator. As we go about our busy life, let us not forget the simple yet profound impact of hug, handshake, and pat on a back. I encourage you all to more mindful of touch in your daily interactions. Try it out. Give someone a hug, a handshake, or a pat on their back today and every day, and see the difference it makes. Over to you, Presiding Officer, Toastmaster Savita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Padma. It was a wonderful and mesmerizing session, I should say, which provided the importance of hand touch. Uh, I do know that India hugging is kind of a taboo. I feel so. It's a lot of families I know, they don't hug each other. They just give a handshake, and even that handshake will be not a firm handshake. It's just for the sake of giving it. That's what I have observed. And I believe that whenever you do a good job, you need to tap yourself back up, telling, oh, you did a good job, instead of somebody telling it to you. So thank you so much for providing that significance in our life. I believe that everyone will definitely think about it and start having that kind of touch scenarios which make the other person more comfortable. So before moving ahead, let me I have just shared the Google link for the voting. Can you please vote so that we can declare the winners? In the meantime, Irmohin, guest Irmohin, would you like to share
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
feedback? How do you think the meeting went? Do you want to share any feedback?
Yeah, sure. Actually, ma'am, I got to know about this program by one of the faculty in IIT Roorkee. So
Okay.
I think it can able to help by increasing our language skills, and we can able to reduce our stress while speaking to everyone, and this will be helpful, ma'am. And I think it's a good opportunity for a student like me.
Oh, that's wonderful, Irmoin.
Thank you, ma'am.
We would be loving to have you again next week as well. Do let us
Yeah,
know.
sure, ma'am.
You can just ping me your contact number. We will definitely get in touch with you,
Yeah,
and
sure.
also provide
Actually, ma'am,
more
I
details if you
registered
need.
and I registered the link, and I think
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned my contact number and email address
Okay.
in that
Okay.
itself. Huh?
We will get in touch with you, Irmoin, in
Yeah,
another
sure,
1 or 2
ma'am. Thank you.
days. Yeah, thanks for
Thank you.
joining. And every week we will be having the meeting, so do join us. I
Yeah,
will
sure,
add you
ma'am.
in the guest group as well. So every week you will be notified with regard to our meeting
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, thanks for attending. We love to have you over here.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, so let me just quickly check the responses. Okay. So I will send the certificate after this meeting. So the best role player. Okay, let me just start with the speaker. So who do you think the best speaker is? Any guesses? Jasper Sandeep. So kudos to him. The best speaker is Toastmaster Jasper Sandeep. The best auxiliary role player is any guesses? Toastmaster Ranga, congratulations for her counter. And the best role player is, who is the best role player? Our none other than the TTM master, Uma Maheshwari. Congratulations. And the best table topic speaker is Jasper Sandeep again. Congratulations. And the best evaluator, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. Congratulations again. It was wonderful session having you. Even though it was a very less quorum, I really enjoyed the theme especially, and have a wonderful evening. Now I officially close this meeting. 229th meeting as officially closed. Have a wonderful meeting, and I'll stop the recording, and it is open for socialization.